And welcome back to Let's Play Animal Crossing for the GameCube. Last time we really didn't get anything done. We just sort of discussed animals, kind of, mostly. But that was about it. So this time we're going to do something a little more in-depth than that. We will be looking for a legendary fish. So I went to get the stamp to find out that it was raining, meaning I could not get a stamp. So it's raining. So that means we can actually do something else I've been wanting to show for a very, very long time. Like a long time, but it just hasn't been raining. So we have ocean fish. I haven't really gone over it, but fish in the ocean are exclusive to the oceans. But there's one in particular that's actually very, very, very unusual. So it is very difficult to find. The chance of actually seeing it at all are incredibly slim. Well, actually chance would be singular, so it is incredibly slim. And its catch rate, if you want to use a Pokemon term, is really, really low. Meaning you have to be quick on the draw to actually catch this thing. I don't really know what to call it other than calling it a fish. It's kind of a fish, kind of not a fish. It's complicated. So I'm just running back and forth through all of the lower parts of the town, which is the part surrounded by the ocean. Other Animal Crossing games have more ocean than this game. New Leaf in particular can have like side beaches, I guess you could say, where you can also catch ocean fish. It's kind of cool having like a peninsula, which does happen occasionally in Animal Crossing. Peninsula is something where it's a body of land that's surrounded on like 3 sides by water. Typically 3 sides, well, but it basically connects to a larger landmass, in other words. So I'm scaring away the small fish to hopefully increase the chances of finding a bigger fish, because there's always a bigger fish, it seems, in Animal Crossing. Oh man, I'm not gonna say the name of it unless I got to 10 minutes and still haven't caught it. I actually caught one off screen, haha, for foresight. So even if we can't catch one, I actually have one. Planning ahead is a wondrous thing. Too small. And I keep accidentally picking up seashells. I should use the right and left triggers to run, actually. L and R, not really triggers per se. So this series, I think, is winding down. We've shown all the like daily stuff for the most part. We've only not shown off 2 special visitors. One of whom is very difficult to find and is completely luck-based, and also can mess up your town, so I'm not really sure if I want to do that. I may go over this character in a video, but I probably won't actually do a whole lot. Like, oh, what am I trying to say? I don't think we're gonna do a lot with this character. I also should point out that Animal Crossing is one of the only Nintendo franchises to have actually had a movie. In 2009, I want to say, there was a movie based on Wild World, or was it 2007? Might have been 2007, actually. Or 2006, I don't remember. But it was like an anime movie, and it was entitled Obutsu no Mori, which is the Japanese name for Animal Crossing. Had an original character who was modeled after one of the random villager types that you can come up with by basically answering the questions at the beginning. And basically it was just a tale of this character sort of interacting with all the people of the town and like making friends. People move out and there's sadness and crying and rain. There's a UFO sighting, lots of fossil hunting. It's not a great movie. I won't say it's a good movie, but I feel like if you're an Animal Crossing fan, it's actually not bad. I saw it on YouTube like a long time ago when copyright stuff was nearly as frowned upon. So the rules have changed, so unfortunately it's actually really difficult to find a movie online anymore. I don't think I ever got like a Blu-ray release, to be honest, so no region, so it is probably region locked on DVD, so I don't know how you can actually even see it anymore. But if you ever have an opportunity, if it's like ever uploaded to YouTube and you just happen to find it, I'd recommend it if you like Animal Crossing. If you don't like Animal Crossing, it will be terrible. But if you like Animal Crossing, I think it will be an accurate and pleasant representation of what the series is about. Albeit very, very abridged. But all the main players are all present. It's actually known for giving lyrics to the song KK Bossa. So I think that is the only KK song that has official English lyrics. By English, I mean Japanese translated into English. Close enough, but again, if like that's the only KK song anyone ever actually like. Okay, actually no, that's a lie. People cover KK songs all the time. It's actually not too uncommon these days to see people basically create original lyrics to KK songs. But that's a little bit off topic. Yeah, Animal Crossing music is actually really good. Very cover worthy, because a lot of it's also very simple, so I think that also helps its appeal for covers, because you can actually do it pretty easily. Not like intricate melodies, nothing like Midna's Lament, for example. Yeah, try playing that on an instrument. But like these melodies in Animal Crossing are usually pretty straightforward by comparison. So lots of music covers, lots of different media, fan media. There's even like a villager's guide for New Leaf, I think. I think they only did one for New Leaf, but it was like a fan, I think it was on Fan Gamer, but basically like a complete guide for Animal Crossing New Leaf with all the items with like hand-drawn art and everything, and it was super cool. I don't own it, I just remember seeing someone talking about it in a vlog, I think, and it looked really cool, but I had bid basically 100% New Leaf, or come as close as I can, so I didn't really need it, other than it looks cool, which I can't really justify guidebooks like that. To be fair, the last guidebook I bought was like Golden Sun: The Lost Age, I want to say. It was used. I got the game in 2010. Which actually brings up the point, I played Dark Dawn first, and I was like, okay, yeah, I want to play the other Golden Suns now. I want to let's play the first Golden Sun, see how it lands, but I don't remember anything about the game, basically, other than the characters. So it would be basically a semi-blind playthrough, and I'm a little worried about that. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, because I'd be down for playing Golden Sun again. It's been like 5 years since I played it, so I'd be game for replaying it at some point, but I just don't know if it would be that good of an experience because of how much like just wandering around in circles it would be kind of like this. We're not getting good RNG this time. I mean, this fish is the rarest fish in the entire game. I haven't even said why yet. I haven't even gone into that. But it does have to do with the weather. Okay. This is just getting a little bit absurd now. We've been running around in a circle basically for like probably about 8 minutes now, counting the time it took to actually run down to the beach. So I'm probably gonna do one more pass, and if not, we'll just go back to the house and show the fish another way. AKA, I already caught one, so take that, game. Planning ahead paid off because I'm not seeing it. And it's very recognizable because it's a really big shadow. It's like not a normal fish shadow in this game, so you will know when you see it, basically. And that was fruitful, and I'm saying that sarcastically. Hey, we talked about the movie at least. I've been meaning to get to that. Yeah, copyright laws have changed quite a bit on YouTube. You can't upload stuff like that anymore. Like anime in particular. I used to watch a lot of anime on YouTube I saw like the first 100 episodes of Sailor Moon, and now they're all gone. And that's the part of the reason I got into the manga was because they were getting pulled. So, and then the manga just got released at the same time because all the rights shifted hands basically at the time that the videos were being taken off YouTube. So it just so happened I just got caught up in the manga. I am on volume 6, unfortunately. So I still have like, what, 7 more to go? Counting 6. So the Coelacanth is the rare fish that we were searching for. It can only be caught on rainy or snowy days in the ocean. It is one of the biggest fish in the game, and is one of the rarest fish in the game. It can be caught all season long, all year long, and all day long. So you can basically just catch it whenever it's snowing or raining. You have a chance of catching it. Again, though, the catch rate is very low, so you have to push your button really stinking fast to actually even reel it in. And this game is especially unforgiving about that kind of thing, so keep that in mind. It's actually referred to as a living fossil because coelacanths, I think, in the real world are like really old and really rare and like almost extinct, kind of. Like they're a super rare species of sort of fish. I don't know the details, I'm not a biologist. But let's actually have an umbrella out now because it's still raining. I messed that up. Oh yeah, the blue thing is an August ticket. So I bought the one blue bookshelf that was in my house. Yeah, so I bought that and I got a ticket for it. That's all I really have to say about that. Also, still no luck with the Stego tail, so the fossil section is still incomplete right now. Once we complete it, I will probably make a video regardless of whether we're making regular videos or not. We'll probably do a video every time we complete a section. Indeed, woohoo, a Coelacanth, I believe. Who, my goodness, glorious. Seen in this light, of course, is quite a grotesque beast, and yet it does have a certain peculiar lure. What? You may rest assured that we shall treat it with much affection and respect. My word as a gentle owl. He surprisingly didn't have as much to say about it as I would have thought, for how much effort you have to go to actually catch it. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But we have quite a lot of fish now, by the way. A few rare ones too. So like, okay, so you have some that basically cater to different climates. Giant snakehead is rare, the guppy is kind of rare, piranha's rare. Arapaima is actually worth quite a bit. I think you can only catch them at night and mostly certain times of the year. I don't remember, but they're worth a lot. Also, I should point out the Coelacanth is worth 15,000 bells. So if you get really good luck, potentially, you could make a lot of money just by selling coelacanths. But again, as we've proven here, their encounter rates are so low that that's not really a feasible way to make money. Like in New Leaf, they add stuff like sunfish, sharks, various sharks, and like swordfish, which again are in the Japanese re-release of this game, but not in this game. But it's so much easier actually fishing to get money in that game. It's just so much easier because there's more rare fish, basically. And more fish that are actually worth a considerable sum. So, not too practical in this game, I guess. But if you just get really lucky and catch a ton of coelacanth, you will be rolling in the dough very fast. Let's check in. Okay, so Gracie again, so that's a little bit disappointing. So we went over the movie, and we went over catching a coelacanth. So I guess that's it for now, so thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing!